Mamalie, 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 mamalie. Sibonga wena mamalie, sibonga wena mamalie, mamalie.
When the Orion Foundation began its association with the Canadian Organization for International Philanthropy, a lofty goal was established. Contribute 30 million doses of HIV/AIDS medicines, costing Canadian donors $350 million, achieved between 2006 to 2009.
Some of the ARVs, which the actual drugs themselves.
And this is the stuff we've sent.
This is the stuff that you actually sent. So this is Zidolam tablets, which is this is one of the combinations. So these are actually the Orion stuff which come to us via London. These are the nevirapine tablets. So these are the two combination tablets which actually come to us from Orion Foundation. Okay.
The Orion Foundation, with the support of donors introduced to the charity by COEP, are well on the way of delivering on that promise. As of September 30, 2008, the Orion Foundation has received pledges amounting to over 17 million doses of HIV/AIDS medicines, costing donors more than $195 million. Most impressive, especially when you consider that approximately 23,000 people in desperate need will receive the essential life-saving medicine. Although our efforts are making a difference, the crisis in sub-Saharan Africa continues to be widespread and devastating. Nearly 22 million Africans are infected with the HIV/AIDS virus, and thousands continue to die each day. The job of the Orion Foundation, COEP, and other organizations and governmental agencies is a long way from being completed. But as Confucius said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The accomplishment of the Orion Foundation is a meaningful step forward.
And we received the ARVs from Agra recently, when we were almost running out of ARVs, and that was really a pat on the back.
Is that the stuff that we...
Yeah, that is the stuff that you give us, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
That is the stuff that you give us from Orion.
So we're saving lives, we're helping?
Yeah, you can see just behind there, those are HIV patients. We see around 140 per day.
140 a day.
The statistics are staggering, but life is not about statistics. Every life is meaningful and is to be valued. To better understand the situation in Africa, to validate the flow of medicine into the regions of Africa being supported, and to track distribution from the various charity partners to patients, Grant Young, director of the Orion Foundation, led a trip to Africa in September 2008. Gary Seskos accompanied Grant on the trip.
It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you care to dream of meeting your heart's longing.
And this is 3 months, from near death to 3 months, so it's much better.
It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dreams, for the adventure of being alive.
After landing in Kenya, it did not take long for Grant and Gary to embrace the beauty of the region, the warmth of the people, and the tragedy of the HIV/AIDS epidemic. A sign posted in a clinic eloquently captured the situation in Africa. We can't wait for the future to happen. People are dying today. Relief is needed now. Promises do not save lives. Tomorrow is too late. Without our ongoing support, the future is bleak. The Orion Foundation is a ray of sunshine.
How many people would you be caring for in the region?
Population coverage, our catchment. The thing is here, people come here from different regions, so you cannot conclusively say it is one, because whoever needs services crosses over from other regions here. But on average, we see a total of a minimum of about 300 patients every day, from patient support center, the other side. You see the out here, it is full. Some patients don't have a place to sit, even when they are waiting to get services, because there is no space.
It could be the medicine you donated that helped these families. How does that make you feel? Proud? Honored? Humbled? All too often, we forget how blessed we are living in Canada. Sure, we too have our ups and downs, but most of us look toward the future with anticipation for an even better tomorrow. As the privileged ones, we must care and we must give to help those that cannot help themselves today. The measure for the Orion Foundation's accomplishment is not about how many millions of doses of medicine have been shipped to Africa. The true indicator of success is the day that the sign, "We can't wait for the future to happen," means that the future holds promise and possibilities. For some, we have already contributed to reshaping the future, but our support cannot end. Those we have already helped will continue to need the medicine for their entire lives. Others are still waiting. Together, with your ongoing support, we will continue to make a difference.
So just saying that when we initially found him, he was actually nearly unconscious. We carried him on a stretcher to Oakra Clinic, where he spent a week in the house before he actually came back home. This is actually not his house. This is his late brother's house.
We have taken an important first step that we can all be proud of. But the journey ahead is still a long one. We ask for your support and that of your family, friends, and colleagues this year and for years to come.